to day 12 in the Defemember collaboration, and the prompts for today are lace stroke postcard. Okay, got a few bits and pieces out at the side of me here. Excuse me, I've got these postcards that I've had found in my stash, so I'm going to use these. Excuse me guys. And I'm going to really just collage on the backs of them, so just want something to put down just while I'm gluing. I think I'll just try my glue stick. Let's see how I go with it. I'm rubbish with glue sticks, to be honest, but we'll have a look. Right, so like I said, I'm just going to collage. I've just got all ledgery kind of paper to collage the back with, and I don't want to just tear. I want square, like straight lines on this, so I'm just going to rip some pieces up. Don't very often work with straight pieces, but I just fancied, yeah, just fancied a bit of a change, so let's rip some pieces up. I'm not going to do them too small. Okay, so I've ripped up some pieces of paper to collage, so that's what we're going to do first. We're just going to cover these postcards in some papers. Like I said, I'm going to try this glue. We don't get along very well, me and glue sticks, if I'm honest with you. I can't even get the lid off it. Okay, so I'm just going to start collaging. I'm just going to use my glue stick and see how we get on. I might swap over. I'm not a fan of glue sticks. I always get myself into a sticky mess with a glue stick, but there's not much to stick down on here, to be honest, so I don't need all them papers that I've ripped. I think I was ripped far too many, but we can collage over. I am going to stitch around it, so I just wanted the ledger in the background. Let's go that way. And then a little piece of this down the bottom. Oops. Yeah, you can believe we're on day 12 today. Dear me, time flies, doesn't it? Right, we just need a little piece in that corner there. What haven't we got? Let's have a piece of this. Let's just get me ruler and just rip it in half. I'll just throw these bits in my collage box. They'll come in handy for something else, won't they? So let's put that there. Let's just rip that off. Yeah, I very rarely collage with straight edges, but I just fancied. So there we go. There's the first one. Right, let's do this one. Oh, it's a sticky mess. This is why I don't use them, to be honest. Right, let's stick some of this down. Let's start up there. Stick them down. Let's just rip that straight white piece off the bottom. Stick that there. Not a very big area to collage really, so I'll stick the little sticky bits that are sticking up down in a minute once I've just put the background papers on. Which one should we have? Let's have this one. Just rip a little piece off here. Okay, right, I'm going to pop them into my collage box. They'll come in for another time. Pop them in there. Right, let me just glue these little sticky bits down that are sticking up. I'm just going to use my proper glue because there's nothing left in that glue stick. Just make sure they're stuck down. I think I've stuck them all down, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think so. Right, let's just trim around the edges. That's stuck to the... Right, I'm just going to trim around my edges and just tidy it up a little bit. That's fine. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so I am going to stitch around them, but I think I'll do it at the end. Right, so I want to embellish these now. Before I go any further, I'm just going to ink around it with my vintage photo. Just grunge the edges up a little bit. Same with this one. And I am going to just use my brush and just go over it a little bit, just to grunge it up a little bit. So that one, and then this one. I was going to do some stamping, some script, but I don't think I need to because we've got all that ledger script on there, so I don't think we need to do that. Right, for the middle of the postcards, I wanted to use some vintage book page, and again I'm going to rip it square. I want to be able to still see some of the postcard, but I do like book page text. So I think I'm going to put a piece of that like in the middle, but so you can still see the background to the postcard. Let's just get rid of those. It's a really old book, this one I picked up in a charity shop, and the pages are really fragile. So I don't think I'd be able to do much else with the money collage really. Make that a bit smaller. Right, let's get rid of those. Is that, yeah, I think that's okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these down. In fact, I should have inked around them, but we'll ink over them. Put that on there, and then this piece on here. Okay, right, let's just get my ink and let's just go over them. I'm going to stick with brown, just keep it all, just so it looks like that's blended into the background a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that I think now. Right, now what do we want to put on the front is the question. I did get some thread out. Now what have you done with it, Alison? It is, it's falling down the back of the desk. Got some black thread out. Let me just grab my collage box. I wanted something with a bit of black. I'll be gutted when I've used the last piece of this. I don't know where I've got it from. It can't be, unless it was a magazine. I can't remember buying a printable of that, but I'll have to look to see if there's anything on Etsy like gothic. It's like a gothic print. It's really lovely for collaging with. I don't know where I've got it from. This one, let's just rip that little bit off. Right, let's glue this down. Now even though my postcard is that way, I'm going to embellish it this way because what I want to use will just fit on better portrait. That's why I'm doing that. Okay, stick that down. You can still see the background, you can still see the book page. Okay, right now then, for my focal point, I couldn't decide whether to use, let me just get this out. They're words, we might use one of them. They're fussy cuts, I don't think we want them. Let's just pop them out the way for a minute. We might have a label. I've got these big mushrooms that would go nice with my journal, or I've also got these lovely hand painted flowers that I like for a change because I've used quite a lot of mushrooms. This was a beautiful kit that I bought from, I can't remember the lady's name, Bollen something art I think it's called, and they're all hand painted florals that she's done. I like them. Just thinking whether to use one of these so we can still see all the background. Question is, which one do I want to use? I like the yellow. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with them two instead of a mushroom because like I said, I've used mushrooms quite a lot and it'll cover up a lot. I don't know what to do, guys. I wish I could hear what you were saying. I just thought these were nice for a change. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these. I think I'm going to go with them flowers. Right, do I want to put some thread underneath? Let's just have a little look and see what it'll look like. This is just black cotton. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a little bit of that underneath. Just get it off and screw it up. Question is, where do I want to put it? I'll put it. I don't think I've got enough there. Let's get a little bit more. I think I'm going to put it at the top and then I've got somewhere to glue it down. Right, let's glue it on there. Hopefully the flower will keep it down. Same with this one. Right, let's ink around these flowers. Let's put these down. And like I said, if I can put the flower just on top of the glue will dry clear. I'm not worried about that bit of glue, it'll dry clear. Come on, stick down. My fingers are stuck in it. Let's put a bit more glue in the middle there, just see if we can stick that down. My fingers stuck to it. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, let's try this one. Just checking, making sure I'm still in view. Like I said, I have a tendency to work myself up the screen. Right, we'll put that down there. Like that. And then I've got some washi tape out, some Tim Holtz washi. I thought we'd layer a little bit of this up if I can find the edges. I'm rubbish with washi tape. Just to add in a little bit of black. There we go. Oh, it's like a zigzag, that's nice. I think we'll have that. We'll have that at the top. Let's just put this one down first. This is like a postal washi, so it'll go nice with the postcard. This was what I picked up in a charity shop, so I don't even know whether it's any good, to be honest. It doesn't feel like it's going to open properly. It seems to be ripping. Come on, yeah, it's ripping instead of... Oh, there we are, I've done it. Wasted a little bit, but that's fine. Right, let's put a bit of this down the bottom. Put a bit on there. And a bit down there. And then we'll have some of that other one. Where's the other one gone? I've got 3 washi totes here. We'll have some of this black. Just on the middle. Just then there's a bit of interest at the bottom of the postcard. And then a little piece of this one which has got numbers on. Yeah, just to fill in that little corner at the bottom really. Okay, so I think what I want to do next is just frame around the outside. I'm going to use one of my distress crayons. I'm just going to decide which one I want to use. I think I'm going to go with this one here, which is called, it's an actually Halloween one, Bubbling Cauldron. I just want to frame around my, let's just have a look what it's like. Yeah, that's nice. Around the edge of my postcard. draw some lines. So you've watched me, I've just drew some lines and done some stamping, the postmark on the back. So to finish off, I've got to do something with lace, and before I started this project, I inked over some lace with just some sprays and that. It's just this crocheted lace here, and I think I'm going to do like a little tab at the top with this, if I can just get 2 pieces. I was originally going to put it down the spine of my journal, then I changed my mind, but I can always dye some more. Excuse me, I'm just going to make little tabs with my lace at the top there. So let's just see if we can put a little bit of glue on, then I'm going to take it to my machine and just stitch over it. Just see if we can just keep it in place for now. And then this one. Okay, and then the same with this one. Okay, I'm just going to take it to my sewing machine and just quickly stitch around it. Okay, so I have scruffily stitched around the outside of them, and to finish off, all I want to do is add some splatters. So I've just got my splat box. I think I'm going to use this Distress Spray Stain Vintage Photo. I just want to add a couple of splatters onto the background. Okay then, so I am finished. Quite grungy looking, but they'll fit in with the theme of my journal. So as always guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and thank you for stopping by, and take care, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye for now.